I heard that they were thinking about trying to snatch up Tom Brady.
I think fuck Tom Brady, fuck his haircut, fuck his whole family forever.
This is the problem. I knew when they said that shit. I was like,
however,
what?
I will say that. But however, if Tom Brady wanted to come here with Sean Payton, welcome to the team.
There you go. So you really can't like walk around and drink though.
No, you can't go out with it. You gotta smoke outside and drink inside. You can't drink outside or smoke inside.
Can't smoke weed inside.
You gotta be outside too. I mean, you get them little pens, vapes, and shit, but you can't hit like not inside. You gotta be like on a patio or in the back or something.
Yo,
I
okay.
people at the clubs and shit. And I'm like, well,
know.
damn, I smoke, I drink, I'm supposed to stop, but I can't.
Yeah, we from here, bro. I feel like we know how to like handle that shit better than most people. People come here and they get like out the box, and I've seen bad shit happen to people in New Orleans coming with that wild out party mentality. Because they think we live like that, and we do when we're younger, but we learn how to control that shit, and we grow out of it quick.
Yeah.
You know, it gets old to us.
It becomes, the same old thing. It's like, I don't really need to be doing that no more.
Right.
We all get to that point where we do something stupid. Or something fucked up, and be like, all right, I don't want to be doing that no more. You know?
Yeah.
Calm the fuck down here.
Yeah, we talk about a lot like that on here.
Let me get some of this high quality H2O.
Do your thing, Bobby Boucher. Welcome to Pickles House, everybody. I got an exciting one today. First episode of the year, y'all. What's up? How y'all doing? Happy New Year's out there, everybody. Today I got I'm really excited. This is actually a guy from New Orleans who does comedy, but he's out there in LA doing this thing. He's a doorman everywhere. You're doorman at Comedy House, right? I mean Comedy Store.
No, I work at Supernova.
Supernova now, all right. But you've been through the Comedy Store.
I go there all the time. I hang out there. I mean, I do the roast battles and shit there. So.
Nice, yeah. He does roast battles out there in L.A., man. He's a good representation of New Orleans, man. I love that he's here. Welcome, Nasty Nate Welch, everybody.
Thank you so much, man. Appreciate that. A very nice intro. And, thank you for having me, dude. It's a pleasure to finally get to hang out with you.
Yeah, man. It's a pleasure to get to meet you, bro.
Yeah, you too. Because, Grimace, Grimace been talking about you. And, I know you through the internet. But it's dope to sit down and bullshit with you. So.
It is, man. I appreciate you coming in and giving me a little bit of your time today. I know.
Yeah.
It's hard to, like, when you running around, like, you're in that shit. You just, like, last night I got to come see you. Good shit last night, too.
Thanks, man.
Very funny, very funny. I got to come through for a minute before I went and did my spot at Howlin' Wolf. And very funny stuff, man. You had a packed out room. How do you like our city, dude?
Dude, this is my favorite. I love it.
I mean, how do you like your city?
Yeah, I was about to say, man. I'm from the West Bank.
Hell yeah.
West Bank, but
what part of the West Bank you from?
I'm from Buras, like the very bottom of the West Bank.
So to get to Buras, you got to go through Jean Lafitte.
Yeah, you got to go through like Belle Chase and Port Sulphur and all that to get down.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Point
You go all the way through Belle Chase.
Yeah, it's all the way down there by Venice.
It's way out there. Wow.
Which is really funny because when I moved to California, they have a Venice, California. I'm like, I didn't know. It's way bigger and more popular than Venice, Louisiana.
Yeah.
But I didn't know they had a Venice. I was like, y'all got Venice too?
Yeah. That you should say that. I never even realized that was like part of the West Bank.
Yeah, it's the very southwest bank.
Yeah, it is. You definitely have to go to the West Bank, go through it to get there. And that is yeah. I'm from Marrero. You know what I mean? So that's like I'm just there in the midst,
Northwest Bank.
in the midst of the crime and in the real fun.
Yeah, you don't get too much of it down there in Plaquemines Parish. But I'm from there, but I moved to Thibodeau after Katrina, and then I lived in the city for 5 years out here before I moved to California.
Okay.
Went out there for 4 years.
I'm sure you can get into a bunch of mischief out there in Plaquemines Parish.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I luckily, Katrina destroyed it before I was old enough to get into too much of it. So
Yeah, that's messed up, man.
That happens.
It does.
But yeah, man, last night was so much fun. I appreciate you coming through. That was dope. Come check it out. We had a great time. Me and Bear and Saya and my boy Lance, who was my teacher.
Yeah.
Who was my teacher at Nichols, which was awesome.
No shit.
He's the head of the mass comm department there.
Yeah, I just met Lance. He's been coming through Howlin' Wolf.
Yeah, he got me doing a spot there last time I was down here. He was with me up at Red Bean.
Red Bean's great.
A funny motherfucker, dude. I saw him the other night. And he did like 20 minutes at that brewery and fucking
Yeah,
crushed.
yeah. Red Beans, he's one of my mentors.
Oh yeah, that's
Red
fucking dope
Beans,
game.
he's a beast, dude.
Yeah, he did his. I'm not gonna do his bit, but he did that bit about playing with his coochie.
Yeah.
And I fucking lost my.
Pocket Gucci.
Me and my cousin were losing our fucking minds, dude.
Yeah.
It's so funny.
He's hilarious. Yeah, he's one of the OGs.
That's what they say. Him and his buddy, the other guy, they look like
Carrie
two,
B.
Yeah, they look like two bouncers walking
Carrie
around.
B's
Yeah.
hilarious. You got Nature Boy, man. Carrie B just won funniest dude in Alabama last year.
And he's from here?
And he's from here. Yeah. For Alabama Fest, he's from here.
Yeah, fuck, take that, you cousin fuckers.
He's a bracket buster. Yeah.
Who that, bitch?
Carrie B's great, bro.
That's awesome.
I'm gonna get him on here. I've been trying to get him on here too. But let's see. Growing up in New Orleans, man, you how was it in school for you?
Oh, dude, I
Did
mean,
you good grades and
yeah. I mean, I was always good in school. Like up until Katrina, I always had A's and shit. And then after Katrina, went to Thibodeau High, and I was like 15.
did you ever do anything in school pertaining to the stage?
No. Not in high school, I didn't. But in college, I went to Nichols, and I was a teak in the fraternities. And
Okay.
every year they had a song fest, which was like every fraternity and sorority would put together like a 10-minute like song and dance like sketch
Okay.
kind of thing, and like part of Greek Week, and it was a big deal to that group of people.
Yeah.
And, Grimace was actually my mentor in that because
Okay.
he used to do it before me, and then when I got there, he had left.
You was
So I
stomping the
kinda-
yard, Grim?
So I kind of
Shout out to Grimtown Studios. What's happening,
There
baby?
he is, the goat. But he kind of helped me get into taking over that role in the fraternity and putting together the sketches and shit.
Okay.
And they was always fun. They was always so fun to do. And we won 2 of them.
Nice.
And like 2 of the other fraternities had like 90 dudes.
Yeah.
So that you could do so much with 90 fucking dudes. We
Yeah.
had like 20, 15 dudes.
Small but
and it's like we got
powerful.
motherfuckers doing multiple fucking spots, going do this spot, do this dance, do this character. You get in the back, change your fucking clothes, come back, and you dancing again.
Oh, wow.
I worked in the clubs, so I could tell who the fuck was good at dancing and who the fuck wasn't.
Yeah.
And I'm like, if you good at dancing, you a dancer. If you if you suck at dancing, you a character. And we would just voice record it on a CD and fucking just have them, get the timing right where they ain't got to say nothing on microphones.
Okay.
It was a good time, man. That was where I got into it, and I did that. And,
So that's your first experience on the stage.
yeah.
That's awesome. That's awesome. You won too.
Yeah, we did that twice, and that was dope. And
In school, were you like a class clown?
nah, like before Katrina, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like when I was younger with my friends I grew up with and shit, yeah, we'd always clown, but after Katrina, I really didn't say shit in high school, and because I was just, I didn't really fuck around too much then. And
Okay.
then when I went to college, I kind of loosened up and got back to having fun.
All right.
And I did that for a good bit. Yeah, I would be quiet. I'm respectful. I'm gonna listen and pay attention in class. But if somebody's pissing me off or something's, kind of like if there's a big zinger right there, you can't
Yeah.
hold back. It's like I'm saying it.
I'm on it. I'm on it. How old are you?
I'm 33.
Okay.
What about you?
You younger than me. I'm 36.
Oh, okay. Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
I would have guessed you were fucking 24.
Thank you, bro. I got carded my whole life. I still do.
How about you, sideburns? You want some of this milk?
Yeah. I used to get got milk, baby. I used to get the junkies to buy me 40s outside of Mike's. Outside of Mike's in Barrero. What's up?
He's like, I'll trade you a bag of chocolate milk for a fucking 40 player.
I buy you one, you get me one. Hell yeah, man. So what got you to like start to even want to go towards comedy? Has it always been something?
Yeah, I've always been a fan. I've always loved stand up. I really got into it like after college, like when I was working and shit, because I would bounce in the nightclubs. And I graduated college and I was bouncing and I was working security on like the movies and TV shows and shit.
Okay.
And at 12-hour days.
Here in Louisiana?
Yeah, here in New Orleans. A couple years ago, I did that for 5 years. I worked.
Okay.
At NCIS New Orleans and a
Nice.
couple other shows. I was like the front door, like the front desk security,
Hell
or
yeah.
like the little like guard booth shit. But it's 12-hour days, and some days there's stuff to do, but some days they ain't fuck to do.
Okay.
Except secure it. And just like, oh, it's all secure, player. So I'm like, what am I doing? So I'd be reading books and shit because I liked writing. And
Okay.
I wrote a pilot about working in the clubs out here. And I won one of the national contests. I got second.
Oh, shit.
I got second place in the Scriptapalooza, which is like one of the top 10 fucking screenwriting contests in the country.
Nice.
And I was like, that's dope. I was like, at least, I have an interest in it and at least did good in it.
So you had like natural writing skills?
I worked at it, but I guess a little bit. And then we did the 48-hour film festival out here
Okay.
a couple years ago in like 2018. We did that, me and a group of my friends, because one of my best friends growing up, Bert, he went to LSU for film school, so he was like he directed it. And one of the guys I bounced with at the club, Chima, he was an actor too. He's been acting for a long time. He's been shit on Netflix and shit, and we got him in it, and he won, and we won like 4 awards with this stupid ass fucking little fucking 7-minute video we did in 48 hours.
Hell yeah. Is it out there still?
Yeah, it's out there on YouTube. It's called Court Screwed.
Court Screwed?
Yeah.
Hell yeah, go check it out.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go watch that thing.
Yeah, it's fun, man. We did it we wrote it, shot it, and edited it in 48 hours, but it was funny as fuck. Chima fucking murdered. And Chima won Best Actor in New Orleans for it or whatever.
Oh yeah.
We won like a couple of things. It was dope. So I did the script in one shit. I did that in one shit, and I was like, well, fuck. I was like, I bounce at the club. I bounce on the movies and shit. I'll just go do that in California and be around the shit and see what I can make happen with that.
Yeah.
And right before I moved, I wanted to get into stand-up, so I was like, let me try. I did like 3 or 4 open mics out here. Like I went to, Carrollton Station,
Okay.
Howlin' Wolf, and a couple other ones. And then I was like, all right, well, I didn't do nothing good. But I was like, at least I can kind of get the idea. Mm-hmm. And when I moved out there to California, to L.A., I went to the Comedy Store, and I just hang out there and just watch all my favorite comics.
Hell yeah,
Do
man.
it, do 15 minutes, whatever it is.
So wait, let me ask you this. You just had the inclination to get up and go to L.A.
Yeah, I mean, at the time, I was 28. I was single. I ain't have no kids. I'm like, I got all this. I was like, I'm doing this. I'm like, I'm doing this, but I ain't doing nothing. And I was like, I can do this there and give myself more opportunity to get where I want to go.
Yeah.
I figured it was, because here, there's only so much we can get to.
There's a ceiling.
There's a ceiling. And I was like, I don't want to, I want to see what I can do. And if I can, I can. If I can't, I'll be back. Whatever. What's the worst that happens?
Definitely.
What's the worst that happens? I fucking fail. I got to come back here. Okay.
Okay.
Well, at least I say I tried.
I like that. I like that mentality, bro.
But it's like, I don't, the worst thing is like that regret or like I wish I'd have did this.
Right.
So it's like, at least if I go do that and fail, at least I don't have that. At least I know, hey, bro, at least I tried.
So you had some money saved up to go out there? Because I know LA is expensive.
No.
How'd you rock it, man?
I did that. I had a couple friends that helped me out. Gave me, donated a couple dollars to your boy, sponsor your boy, and I went out there with like a G.
Yeah.
And me and my
she was gone in a week, huh?
Yeah, and I had a whole plan set up. I was gonna get this Airbnb, stay there, I had a job set up. Let me tell you that.
Okay.
So I had the idea to go out there, and I was like, let me just see. I was like, I had the thought to go. And I was like, let me just see. So I applied for some jobs in California when I still lived here, just to see.
Okay.
I saw they had I was head of security out here at the nightclubs. And I was like, let me see if they have anything out there. And they were looking for a head of security at one of the clubs in Hollywood. Applied for it. They hit me up, and they were like, we would like to interview you. Can you come in 2 weeks, like next week for the interview? I was like, I live in New Orleans, but I'm planning to move out there. How about, but I'd love to interview, and if I get the job, I'll be out there when you're ready for me to start. So I FaceTime interviewed with this fucking club, with the manager, and he hired me. So I was like, all right, bet. And I was like, when do y'all want me to start? He's like, September, whatever. I was like, all right, I'll be there. So I got my shit together.
Hell yeah.
And went. And I got out there.
You had a job plan.
Yeah, I got the job. So I moved out there, and it was going to be just me because I'd asked a couple of my friends if they wanted to come. Like, hey, you want to go do this adventure? And they was like, nah. And then...
That's what it is. You always ask somebody, y'all want to do this with me? Nah, all right, well, I tried.
And then like 2 days before I was leaving, I had been telling people bye. My best friends was like, fuck it, dude, I'll come. And this other chick I know who's like a friend of mine, she's a little hippie chick. She was like, I'll come too. So it was me and my cousin was already going to ride with me across country because I was driving and I wasn't going to go by myself. So he rode with me and he was going to fly back.
Okay.
So it ended up being me, my cousin, my best friend, and the sippy bitch, and we drove across country out there. and we got Airbnb. My cousin flew home. My best friend who was gonna move out there with us, like he did all this, he flew back after 5 days.
Yeah.
And then it was just me and the hippie chick, and we staying in Airbnbs. I'm working at this gig. I worked this gig for 2 weeks.
You lived with the hippie chick?
Yeah, we stayed in the fucking Airbnb. So I mean, it's like little two bed fucking little rooms in people's houses and shit. And but it was cool. And then I worked at that gig. I was head of security at that job. They trained me. I met all the people. Everything's good. They like me. I'm cool with the staff already. All good. Dude hits me up. The manager hits me up after 2 weeks of working, and he goes, "Hey man, so sorry to have to tell you this, but the owner is he's actually gonna give this job to his nephew.
Oh shit.
So we're gonna have to let you go." I was like, "Dude, I just moved across the fucking country. You told me I got a job. I trained here. Y'all like me. What the fuck?" I bet. So I was pissed.
That's that shit,
I was pissed. Yeah, I was pissed, and I was like, "What am I gonna do?" I was like, "Well, I guess I'm gonna have to figure this shit out." And I was like, "What am I gonna do?" I was like, "Fuck this. I like It's Always Sunny." And I was like, "Let me see where they film It's Always Sunny. I just want to go hang out over there." So I Googled it, and they film in like an alley downtown, and it was only like 7 minutes from where I was at the time. I was like, "Oh, I'm going over there." So I go ride by the little alley where they filmed Sunny, and they were filming something. It wasn't Sunny, but I saw like the production shit because I worked on the production, so I knew they were filming. And I said, "I got an idea." I said, "Where is he?" I said, "Where is he at?" And I seen an empty like lawn chair, like little fold out chairs. I seen it empty when I said, "Oh, he's close." And then I look around and I seen a fat dude in the security shirt. I said, "There he is." I said, "There he is." So I go over to him and I'm like, "Hey, bro, my name's Nate. I work security. I've been doing this shit for 5 years. I just moved here from New Orleans." I said, "Y'all happen to be looking for people?" He said, "Dude, my boss is looking for people right now." I was like, "No shit." He's like, "Yeah, I'll call him." He calls his boss. He goes, I was like, "Cool." So I'm sitting here like, okay, fuck, this is better than I thought. He calls the dude and he's like, yeah, we still looking for people?" He says something and he's like, "Yeah, he's right here." He's like, I heard the guy on the phone. He goes, "Give him the phone." So dude hands me the phone. He's like, "Here's my boss." I was like, "Hello?" He's like, "Hey, you got your guard card?" I'm like, "Yeah." He's like, "Okay, you can work there at 6 o'clock in the morning?" I'm like, "Yeah." He's like, all right, be there at 6 o'clock in the morning. Give me your number." And I was like, "All right." So I gave my number, and then I'm like, "All right, just out of curiosity, dude, what's like the pay?" And he's like, "Oh, we pay under the table." I was like, "Oh, okay, bet."
Under table?
Under the table. I was like, he's like, "Cash every week." I was like, "All right." I was like, "What's the gig?" He's like, Quentin Tarantino, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood." I said, "Yeah, I'll be there at 6 o'clock in the morning."
Oh yeah. Fuck yeah.
And then I worked on the Tarantino movie for fucking 3 months, and I was
Hell
like, okay,
yeah.
that was like a little sign to me that like shit might be hard, but it's gonna be worth it if I keep grinding. So that kind of kept me there.
I like that.
So yeah.
So how long did it take you to get on stage in LA?
So I worked on that Tarantino movie for 3 months, and while I was working on that, I was working 12 hours, 14-hour days, 5, 6, 7 days a week, getting my money together, getting everything going. So I didn't really do anything then, but I would go on like a day off. I'd go to the Comedy Store and go watch and go see some of my favorite comics and discover new ones that I hadn't heard of before and shit. But like I'd see, Theo Von's my favorite comic. I'd see him. I got to see Joey Diaz. I got to see Joe Rogan. I got to see
Joey's my favorite dude.
Uncle Joey's the fucking GOAT. I got to see, Bill Burr and Joe Rogan and all these other guys, and I was like, man, chicks too, and I was like, man, this is fucking dope. And I saw so many that I'm like, man, that looks like it'd be hard to fucking do. And then I was like, I don't know if I could do that. And then I seen some people, and I was like, oh, if they doing that, I think I could do this.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it was kind of like that weird, and I was like, fuck this, dude. I'm on New Year's Eve, actually, 2019. It was my first New Year's out there. I bought a ticket and saw Theo and Bill Burr back to back at in the main room at the Comedy Store. Okay. And I went outside, and I was a little drunk after on the patio, chilling. And they had a bucket out there, and people were putting their names in the bucket. And and this dude come up to me, and I was smoking a cigarette. He come up to me and said, "Hey man, you got a lighter?" And I just saw him put his little thing in the bucket. And he goes, "You got a lighter?" I said, "Yeah," I gave him my lighter. And I was like, "Hey, bruh." I said, "What's up with that bucket?" He said, "Oh, that's for the open mic up in the belly room." He's like, "You sign your name, put it in there, and they pull your name, you do 5 minutes." I said, or 3 minutes or whatever. I said, "Oh, so you can do comedy here?" And he's like, "Yeah, they'll call you. If you get picked, you do it." I said, "Bet." So I said, "Fuck this." I put my name on the receipt. I was like, "You gotta buy a drink." Put my name on the back of the receipt. I put it in the bucket. And I'd done 3 open mics. So I'm like, fuck it, dude.
Three open mics in New Orleans.
In New Orleans, 6 months ago. I'm like, but fuck it. I'm like, I know I can. I think I could do this. I'm a little tipsy. I'm not hammered. I'm a little tipsy.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, I just saw my two favorite comics do comedy here at the best place for comedy in the world, and I can do it here. Fuck it, I'll try it. I'll see what happens.
Yeah.
And then I went up there to check, to see what was up when it started, and I heard him call this dude's name, and then they were like, this person on deck, Nate Welch, coming to the stage now, this person. And I was like, oh, shit.
That's how you found out?
Yeah, I walked up there, and they were announcing I was on deck. And I was like, oh, fuck. I'm like, oh, shit.
At least they gave you a warning.
And I'm just like, oh, fuck. I don't know what I'm going to do. I was like, do I do that bullshit that I don't even remember or fucking think was good? Or do I just tell them the story about the time I met Stone Cold Steve Austin? And I was like, and then they were like, this guy. Okay, fuck it. Nate Welch, coming to the stage, on deck, blah, blah, blah. And coming to the stage now, Nate Welch. And I was like, fuck. Like, all this happens in like 15, 20 seconds. I'm like, oh, God damn it. So I go up there, and I just told him the story about the time I met Stone Cold Steve Austin because I pretended I worked at the fucking venue.
Okay. That's fucking awesome.
Yeah. I just walked up in there pretty much dressed like this and just acted like I worked there, and nobody said it. I didn't pretend. I just stood there and looked like I
got that
there.
look. You do.
They ain't
you
gonna question. Look. They ain't gonna question me.
Yeah.
And they didn't. If
you got that give me your ID look.
It's like that movie Catch Me If You Can. It's like, hey, you just act the part, you are the part, motherfucker, and that's what I did.
You say over there, you give me your ID, you good. Come in. Fuck you, dude. You're not cool.
Dude, they had so many people. It was a clusterfuck at the Sheraton Hotel. They had I saw Stone Cold was doing a meet and greet for $200 a person. $200 a ticket to meet Stone Cold, take a picture with him. I was like, I ain't got $200 to meet nobody, dog.
Yeah.
I was like, but I know where it's at.
Yeah.
So I went. And they had 200 people in line, paid $200 a person to meet Stone Cold, and he was running late. And all the little workers, the PAs and shit, was losing their shit. And I was like, I've been working on sets. I know how to do this shit with events and stuff. Yeah. And they had this little skinny-ass dude carrying this big-ass box. So I was like, hey, bro, hold up. I was like, I got you. Trying to get through the door? I opened the door. He walked through. He's like, thanks, man. I was like, no problem, dude. You need anything, let me know.
Okay.
That's it. Didn't say I worked there. I just said, hey, bro, you need anything, let me know.
You know how to play that role, boy.
Not 5 minutes later, the same little dude comes by with a cart full of boxes.
Okay.
So I hold the door again. He's like, dude, thank you. I was like, no problem, player. I told you. I got you. Let me know.
Yeah.
And then next thing you know, Stone Cold shows up, goes in the little room. They got the line. They all got their little wristbands. And tell me why they put that little motherfucker that I let in the doors at the door checking that $200 wristband. Ooh. So I was standing on side the line, let all them people go in, a 3 in, 3 out, 4 in, 4 out, that kind of thing. And I seen 4 come out and 3 go in, and I was like, fuck this. I fucking jumped up in there. Yeah. And I walked by the Leos, what's up, player? Fist bump real quick and just go. He ain't gonna stop me. Yeah. He's my friend now.
Hell yeah.
That's my partner now. He ain't gonna stop me.
Hey, bro, we make friends with motherfuckers quick out there.
What's up, my dude?
Yeah.
So I go in there, and next thing you know, I'm standing there, me the fucking the little voodoo guy with the guitar from Stone Cold Steve Austin, my childhood hero. Yeah. And I'm like, oh, this is what the. I ain't think the whole time. All I thought about was I want to meet Stone Cold, get there, the whole little thing. I ain't think about what the fuck I'm gonna say to him. Yeah. When I see him. So I don't think, and the next thing you know, I'm sitting there. He's like. He sticks his hand out. He's like, how you doing? And I was like, I just went to shake his hand. I was like, I love you.
That's great.
And I pretty much verbatim told that story at the Comedy Store, and they laughed.
Hell yeah.
At the I love you. And
Fuck yeah.
They were like, dude, it was like you were telling a secret.
Yeah.
Because I became friends with one of the guys who was there later on.
Tell me your most vulnerable secrets.
And I was like, I guess the little fucking fat 8-year-old came out of me and just was like, I love you.
That's what's up, dude.
But it was awesome, man. And ever since then, I was like, okay, I got to laugh in the Comedy Store. My first time doing it. And I was
nice.
Like, I think if I work hard, I can do good. And
that's
I've been
fucking
hard,
crazy,
I've been
bro.
able to get better as I go. And
so you did comedy under 5 times, and you were in the Comedy Store. You got picked out the bucket for potluck.
No, it was just an open mic. That
Open mic they were doing for, you said New Year's?
Yeah, it was like on New Year's, day before New Year's Eve or New Year's Eve, one of the two. In the belly room. They used to do them up there on like Sundays or whatever it was. But they don't do it no more.
You said 2019?
Yeah.
I remember that day vividly, bro. I had one of my worst bombs ever on stage at an open mic.
Oh, that's so funny.
Yeah, it was, and we're a bad heckler too. My worst heckler. I had a white woman screaming, "You're just a privileged white man in 2019" at me. It's like, good thing there's 30 minutes left of 2019, bitch. Fuck you. Fuck it.
That's one thing, like the white privilege. Like, I guess I don't have it because I'm fucking. I might look like a cop, but I ain't.
You ever been in trouble?
Nah, not really. I should have.
Yeah.
But nah. Not really. But fuck 12.
Yeah. You got a crazy story you want to share with us? Louisiana story?
Not related to them.
No, it doesn't have to be related
allegedly.
to anything. You know?
No.
I like trying to find some. What's one of the funnest things you used to do in Louisiana whenever were you younger?
I mean, I love doing so much shit out here, but like, I mean, if you're talking about crazy stories and shit like that, I mean, I was head of security at a bunch of the clubs in Thibodeau and then in New Orleans, and I got fired like 6 times.
Okay.
I got fired from one place 3 times. I got fired from one place twice. All for fighting.
All for fighting? You're a bouncer, though?
Yeah.
You got fired for fighting, and you're a bouncer.
I didn't start them. There's just drunk people trying to be big boys and, you know, swinging and shit. And I'm like, you ain't breaking my shit for $12 an hour. Fuck you, dog.
Right.
I just so happened to.
I thought that's the job.
They make the move first. Just because they ain't hit me first, I reacted and hit them first.
That's what you're supposed to do.
Sorry, player.
You're in a position.
Fuck you and your job for $12. I ain't getting, you know. I told one dude, I'm like, well, bro, I hope you know.
So they can hire you to protect the place, but they want you to do it without fighting?
Yeah, I guess. That was the deal.
That's insane.
What you gonna do? Especially when you work out here, fucking douchebags from the West Bank just doing push-ups.
Crazy people.
Doing steroids and push-ups. Come out to the club to Red Eye every weekend and try to fight each other over the fucking arena, fighting each other over the same bitches that they've been fighting over since high school. I'm like, whatever, player. This is where you at.
So how long you been doing comedy for now?
Now it's been 4 years.
4 years.
Almost. Let's see. So I started in that night. So yeah. This will be since that time 4 years. Yeah.
I'll be 4 years in February.
Okay, fuck yeah. But I mean, that's with almost 2 years of COVID or whatever. So
yeah,
kind of count that. But you know,
we had shit down here. Like I helped bring back. I had the first show going in 2020. 4 months into the pandemic, dude.
That's fucking awesome.
I found me and my buddy Brandon up in there. Actually, did the first sets probably in Louisiana. I had a friend. She owns a modeling agency, and she was putting out for talent and shit. I was like, hey man, you want to go do this? He said, yeah. And we both paid $25 to go do about 8 minutes apiece. And we fucked that room up, dog. It was a black room. You know what I mean? I mean, it was a black room to the point where like there were kids to adults. You know what I mean? And it was like people trying to be models, like kids doing the model thing. They had people rapping for people, and me and him went up there. Only 2 white dudes just fucking lit that room on fire, dog.
That's awesome, man.
And that just sparked that fire up under our ass, bro. I couldn't stop. You know what I mean?
And that's dope that y'all were able to, you know, do that during the pandemic, because out there in California it was so fucking serious.
Yeah.
But they had like pop up shit, underground shit, and then like they were cool with outside shit. So like, you know, they started opening up outside shit. And like I do Comic Wars, which is plug Comic Wars.
Hello.
Y'all ever come to LA? Come to Comic Wars at the Improv every once a Monday on one Monday per month.
I want to come see that. I'm interested. How is y'all battles, man? How is
they
it?
fun, man, because I've been doing the roast battles. Barrett actually is the one who got me into the roast battles.
Okay.
And you know, I saw him at Walgreens. I'm in Walgreens, and I'm just in Walgreens one day, and I wear a cutoff, you know, shirt, and I have a Saints tattoo on my arm. And I heard from across the Walgreens, I heard, who that? And I looked around, and I was like, who that? Like, and it was like, it's like we're looking for each other in the fucking Walgreens, like, who that? And from aisle 7 to aisle 12 or whatever. Who that? Who that? Who that?
That's how we communicate in other states.
You sound like, and So we eventually found each other and started talking in the Walgreens. And he was like, dude, you're from New Orleans? I was like, yeah. He's like, what are you doing? I was like, I'm a comedian. He's like, dude, I'm from Thibodeau. And I was like, dude, my people live in Thibodeau. We start talking. He's like, I'm a comedian. I was like, oh, fuck yeah, dude. We start bullshitting. He's like, you ever did roast battle? I said, no, what's that? I had been doing comedy for 9 months at the time. Mm-hmm. And he's like, oh, it's at the Comedy Store. I was like, oh, fuck yeah, let's do it. He's like, you want to battle? I was like, yeah. So he got me in the roast battling. And he was my first person I battled on the night that Jon Stewart was there.
That's fucking cool.
Yeah, it was awesome. And I've been doing that ever since. And then during the pandemic, we didn't, y'all started y'all thing or whatever. We started doing comic wars in the backyard.
Okay.
Because we could do shit outside, but nobody was doing nothing. And we all enjoyed, me and a bunch of other
Comic
comics.
Wars is your brand?
It's our own thing. It's different than roast battle. It's a roast battle show, but we do more jokes. It's like each instead of doing like 3 jokes a piece, like back and forth, we do each comic gets 1 minute, 1 minute, 1 minute, 1 minute, and then one joke. So it's a little different.
I like that.
Yeah, it gives you you got more jokes, so it's more. You get more margin for error, and you also get more creativity to do as much shit as you want.
Yeah, I like that.
It's fun. It's a lot different, and it's dope that Roast Battle loves us too. They're awesome. That they could have easily said, "Fuck y'all, but just quit doing this shit. That's our shit."
Right.
They didn't do that. They were like, "Bro, y'all are awesome." And our boy Digits is a comedian, roast battler. He has his own show too. Like it's called No Law Is. So me and Digits and my co-host Miranda, who I do this with, we started ours. He started his, and then Roast Battle kind of like acknowledged us and let us do some shit with them. So that's real dope of them to do that. And anytime, now we're doing that once a month with them too, I think. So
fuck yeah, man. I would love to come out there and try
y'all got to come do that, man. It'll be fun.
We do a little roast battle thing.
You and Brandon or whatever come out there together and battle each other.
Yeah.
That would be fun.
I'll fucking... Brandon don't want to see me, dog.
But the best thing is that's the best ones, man. Is the ones
you don't want to see me, dog.
When it's your friend, dude, that's the best. That's when those are the best battles is when it's friends. So.
Dude, we've done this already.
He said we done been doing it, dog. Well, hey, come run it back in Cali.
We do it, bro. I'm about it, dog. Mm-hmm. But now, ours, the way we do it is like we have teams. Mm-hmm. So I like this past one. I was a team leader. And I got 4 other teammates, and we all fucking get together and write jokes. You know what I mean? And I mean, that's how I did it with my team.
Yeah.
I bring us together. We'll fucking write jokes for a few hours.
A little writer's room,
yeah. And I mean, we each come out with like a nice amount of jokes. But when we're on stage, you get 3 minutes to roast the person you're going against plus everybody else on the other team.
Okay.
So I'm roasting 5 motherfuckers.
So you're like, you look like this, you look like that, you look like this, you look like that, and all y'all bitches together.
See, we've all been in the scene for so long together, it can get personal. It can, I mean, dude,
as it should.
It gets
and
wild.
It keeps you on your toes because you hear so many different jokes about yourself or about these other people, and you're like, well, I can't call them fucking Shrek again. Everybody calls them fucking Shrek. Yeah. I'm like, I gotta fucking be some kind of flavor on that. You're like the big motherfucker from Of Mice and Men or whatever. You gotta change it up.
It's a great skill, bro. I love working that skill. It's a tiring skill to work.
Oh, yeah, dude,
that shit, because the way we do it, because it's also, we got 4 teams people, but the first one, we all get a nice amount of time to prepare for. Then it's week to week. They're doing 2 shows a week, so you're doing at least 1 show, and you got to make sure your fucking 20 jokes at least is prepared in 7 days. Then you got to get together. Everybody's writing. I mean, it's a skill.
Yeah.
I think everybody should work that skill.
It is,
because
man. It's a whole different muscle that you be working.
Yeah.
It's like like you can do it's like leg day.
Yeah.
It's a whole different muscle than if you just get
And when I find whenever we're done with it, my comedy gets better too.
That's what I was saying. It really helps with comedy because it helps get that creative wheel turning in a different way.
Yeah, you need a week break, but your comedy, my comedy definitely, like, it doesn't suffer. It fucking grows.
That's it.
And it's nice. I love the roast. I would love to come out there. You about that, Bruffett?
John Cena, bitch. You can't see me. No, man, that's awesome. Anytime y'all want to come out there, come. Miranda's my co-host over there. She's the one who runs it. But I'll tell her, my boys are coming out there, and we'll get you.
I love that, man. Hell yeah, we gonna have a good time. We gonna set up some fucking fun shows out there. I like to set up like a week when I go somewhere.
Yeah, absolutely, man. It'll be fun.
just to feel the terrain. I've been to San Diego before, but never to do comedy.
Yeah.
And that's the only spot I've ever been to. But I'm trying to get out there this year.
Whenever you ready, play. Y'all call play. I'll get y'all over there, man.
Yeah, man, we will.
Be fun.
So let's see, man. L.A. Is it somewhere you think you're gonna stay there for like ever and not ever, but how long you think?
Yeah, I think my plan is to be there until until I get my show picked up. That's the goal, is to get my show picked up, and if we can get the show picked up,
The bouncer show?
Yeah.
Nice.
And if we can get that made eventually one of these days soon, then I'd love to be down here filming it. So
Yeah.
I'll be back and forth.
Fuck yeah, man.
I don't know, but we'll see. If I get married and find me a fucking female or something, whether that's up there or over here.
Is there a special chick out there right now?
I mean, they got plenty of them, dog, but we'll see. We'll see.
Nothing right now out there?
No, plenty of opportunity.
There you go. Opportunity and all day to fill it.
Opportunity.
You like that poo-poo shooter? That's the
Poontang pie, you know what I'm saying?
That's how Bobby Boucher like that there, boy.
Yeah, them frog cakes.
Hell yeah. That marsh water.
But yeah, man, this has been so much fun, and I really appreciate you, having me over here tonight.
Man, it's great to have you up here, man.
I love the studio, man. I love this. This is fucking dope as shit.
Yeah, I wanna fill it with like other stuff too, but I was like, we got some New Orleans stuff. I'm a diehard,
You and me both, and that's like, the epitome of like, New Orleans, dog. Is
Hell
that picture.
yeah.
It's like, we can do it, bitch.
And I got right above the mantle, I got the fireplace. I want to get a Pickles house, maybe neon thing going up there, bro.
Yeah, bro, that would be dope. Grandma's got this bitch set up, bro. Y'all got a dope setup here, man. It's awesome.
Yeah, man.
Really appreciate y'all.
So you work out the Improv over there a lot?
No, we do a show there once a month. At the Comic Wars, we do that once a month there. They gave us a regular thing now where we do it monthly, and I've done other shows there before, but yeah, like I'm there once a month now at least. So for this,
So you're like a regular?
no, not yet. I mean, I get to do that there, but I'm not no regular nowheres yet. So
You're more of a regular in Improv than I am.
I'm just there, when I can't. Well, I'm happy to be there when they want me.
Hell yeah, man.
Yeah.
That's privilege.
Yeah,
right
I was
there.
telling them at the comedy store, I was like, hey, bro, y'all pick your fucking whoever you want and trial by combat for this fucking job. I'll fight him in the arena for his fucking job. Your strongest link, your weakest, I don't care. But one of these days, hopefully.
How many clubs and shows you get to work out there?
We do a lot, man. We do a lot of shows. They have, so many places.
Because it's the word in the grapevine is always that LA is the worst place to kind of get into it. Hardest.
I don't
should
know.
say hardest. I don't know about worst, but hardest.
I don't know, because I've only been there. Like, I can't tell you the difference between there and New York or Chicago or any of these fucking places. I've never been there. I just did it there, and I got lucky that when I moved in with my roommate, he's a comic out there in L.A., Dan. He's famous on TikTok, Dan Veer. Follow him, Dan Veer Comedy. He does impressions on TikTok. He's famous on TikTok now.
Okay.
He wasn't then. That was before TikTok. But he was a comedian. He's a comedian, and him and my other friend Brandon, they both been doing comedy for like a year when I moved in there.
Okay.
So they were already in the scene. Then I just kind of joined up with them and started doing it with them regularly.
Yeah.
And that's how I met all the people and kind of just got into it. So I got kind of lucky that I became friends with somebody who was already in there, so I didn't have to do that on my own. You know what I'm saying? Like, I have a friend who knows people already.
You gotta have friends, bro.
That's it, bro. It's just, that community. And that's what's dope is, like, they're my best friends out there now. So
How is the state of like the community itself, the world out there in LA right now?
I love it, man. I mean, it's cool. I mean, they still got, they got a little bit of everything out there. So whatever you're into, that's cool.
Is the crime bad?
I mean, they say so, but not what I got to deal with.
Well, I need to talk to a Louisiana guy.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Because what we used to looking at, bro.
In a comparison, no. I don't know. I don't think so. I ain't been robbed.
Okay.
Oh, bitch, I dare you.
Yeah.
I'm the worst person to rob because I have nothing you want.
Right.
I have no money.
Right.
All I have is 2 hands.
Right.
But yeah, no. But no, I don't know. But it's been a good time, and I love it out there and I love it here, and I'm happy to be here for the time I'm here. So
Yeah, man, you've been doing good things. How many shows you got to do since you've been out here?
I got to do 4, thanks to you hooking me up with Jorge Velasquez. He hooked me up with a couple little ball shows over here that were real fun. I met some cool comics out
Jorge's
here.
got some good shows going on.
I met him and some cool comics some real funny comics out here too. Got to see them, and saw Saya on one of his shows, and she was
Saya's great. I
hilarious.
love her.
And I got her to do the guest spot on our show last night or the other night because I thought she was hilarious, and I was like, I wanted to give her a little spot. We'll give her a guest spot, and that was dope. And it was awesome to be out here and get to do 4 shows and have a good time. And,
Fuck yeah, you doing anything else?
Yeah, I'm gonna go to a Pelicans game, and I leave in a couple days. So
Pel's doing good this year, man.
That's what they say. So
That's what. Look, I've been in the grind and stuff, but I looked up and they out there doing good things, man. I've been. When you go, what game you going to?
The 76ers.
What day's that?
Today.
Oh, that's tonight.
Yeah, I was like, I don't know when this is coming out, so I was like,
This will come out next week.
Okay, so this is today.
Yeah,
The day.
it's Friday.
In a couple hours. So
Yeah. How are we looking at time? Okay.
are we doing another one now?
No, we are gonna do another one.
Okay.
Yeah, we got 2 of them, but we still got 20 minutes to roll with this.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
All right, bet. You wanna keep doing that?
What'd you go to college for? Yeah. Yeah, I keep doing it if you don't want to do it.
No, I'm cool. I just don't want to. I was like, I thought you were doing one with Bear.
I saw you
too.
looking at your
No,
watch.
I was like, I thought we was doing one, and then we was doing one with Bear, and I was like, I don't want to sit in on Bear's time and shit.
No, we're doing.
Okay, fuck yeah. I was misunderstanding.
You can.
I just didn't want to be running the light and be taking his time.
Nah, you're not running
what I'm
the
saying?
light,
I was
baby.
like, I don't know what them motherfuckers are doing behind the curtains. I'm like, I don't want to, I don't want to be stepping on somebody's time. So
Nah, don't worry about
sure.
it. I got this. I got this.
Fuck yeah, he said I'm the boss, bitch. Yeah. So what I go to college for? I went to college for broadcast journalism, for mass communication. That's
Okay.
That's what Lance is the head of the mass comm department over there. He was like the main professor.
Mass communication. Huh? So I mean, what's that about? Like you?
I wanted to talk about the Saints on TV.
You wanted, that's what it was. You wanted to be like, so you can. Mass communication is about you be able to go do like announcements or
no, it was about that was the thing that like if I wanted to be on the TV and say, hey, so the Saints need to be doing this, so this is what they've been doing, and this is why Dennis Allen needs to get the fuck out of town, and blah blah blah. We need Sean Payton. Please come back. We love you.
Yeah. We're like Sean Payton. I heard that they were thinking about trying to snatch up Tom Brady.
I think fuck Tom Brady, fuck his haircut, fuck his whole family forever.
This is the problem. I knew when they said that shit. I was like.
However,
what?
I will say that. But however, if Tom Brady wanted to come here with Sean Payton, welcome to the team.
There you go.
I don't want that, to be honest. I'd rather Sean Payton and somebody else. But
if Tom Brady came here,
I will welcome your fucking old busted ass with open fucking arms. I guess if it's what it takes to get Sean Payton back, then sure, come on, motherfucker.
See, that's what it. That's the problem.
I ain't buying no number 12 jersey.
Nobody in New Orleans is a fan of Tom Brady.
No, fuck him. His haircut, his whole family forever. I don't care. I don't care how many starving people in the fucking Congo he feeds. I don't care how many fucking trees he's planted or fucking vegetables the motherfucker ate. I don't care. Fuck him. Fuck him.
Until you sign that fucking piece of paper, right?
Who that, bitch?
Who that? Yeah.
Until I hear the words, who that? Out of his fucking mouth.
Yeah.
Fuck him.
Yeah. I love this. I love having.
And that's the bottom line.
Motherfucker.
Because I said so.
Oh, man. Yeah.
That's what's the word? Passion? I'm passionate about the Saints.
That's what we are, dog. We passionate about the Saints. I mean, from everything I wear to.
Me too. The one day I don't wear a New Orleans shirt. Well, I'm on it, dude.
No, bro, you gotta represent your brand, dude.
I got the NOLA on the hat, but I forgot I got these fucking headphones on.
So how long y'all been doing the Comic Wars?
We started doing it in the backyard during COVID, like a little over a year ago, almost 2 years. I think May will be 2 years. So
nice.
About a year and a half back then, and we did it for a year In
So that's 2021.
Well, no, that's got to be wrong. Yeah, we did it for about 8 months or whatever in the backyard in North Hollywood, like in my backyard, and then in our friend's backyard, and James Rios's Raven House thing. And we did it in the backyard for a while, and then the club started opening up, and Roast Battle was back at the Comedy Store, and one of the guys that did it with us, Miranda went pitch it to the fucking Improv, and they picked it up, and it was like that could be their version of a roast show. So
that's awesome, dude.
we went from a backyard.
Congratulations.
We went from a backyard in the fucking COVID to a dance. We'd have like 20, 30, 40 people come in the backyard and just hang out and drink.
Hell yeah, dude.
Drink and smoke and watch people make fun of each other.
We were doing shit like that here. You know what I mean, bro? We were doing a show off a balcony on by the lake, Lake Pontchartrain. You know what I mean? And we would have people in 2020 come out in freezing cold. I mean, we doing a show in 20, 30 degree weather by the fucking lake, dog.
They crossing the causeway to come to these fucking missions?
I don't know where they coming from, bro, but we had 30 to 50 people every time, and they would be out there by a burning trash can and sitting in their cars and stuff, and we had
shit.
We were killing it, dude, bro. It was some of the funnest times.
It was so much fun. Like that time was like dog shit, but like those things made it like, oh, this is dope. Like, kind of like it was as it's happening. Like, man, this shit ain't I appreciate that.
And I mean, from shows like that is why you see what New Orleans has come back as it is right now. You know what
I've
I
been
mean?
having so much fun out here lately.
Bro, we got shows every day of the week. You come out here and you do some open mics. If you're not from here, if you don't know nobody, you come do open mics, and we're inviting. We want people from out of town to come do our shows.
Did you happen to meet my friend was out here for like a month last month? Did you happen to meet Luke Knoll?
No, Ryan knows. You know Ryan Rogers, the dude I set you up with. I tried to set you up with.
I think so, maybe.
Ryan's in good with Luke. No, I've never gotten to meet him yet.
Yeah, Luke's my homie, and he's a good dude. And he was down here for like a month. He loves it down
here.
Yeah,
he's in the SNL, right?
He was, but he's like LA. He's in LA now doing comedy.
Okay.
But
yeah, he's always over here.
Yeah, he's out here a lot because he loves it down here. I think he got married down here. But,
yeah,
he was down here for like a month, and he's a funny ass dude. But next time he's down here, I'm gonna tell him to shoot you a shot. Y'all fucking link up, cause
fuck yeah. Like he's real good friends with one of my real good friends in comedy. Yeah. It's crazy how it links up.
Dude, that's such a big world, but small world type shit. So much. Like I said, I met Bear, who's from the town that I moved to after Katrina, with fucking less than 3,000 people probably. And I run into him in Walgreens in fucking California. From the fucking sidelines. I'm like,
dude, you meet some crazy people in New Orleans. Like I met like Tiffany Haddish. I met,
that's my future baby mama.
Crazy. She's
baby
awesome,
mama.
dude. She's fucking amazing, dude. I seen her do 2 sets that were some of probably her like just legendary shit, dog. She had the fucking crowd laughing and literally crying tears. Laughing, then literally crying tears. I mean, bruh. Just fucking, I was like, this is some legendary shit watching her go through her shit on stage. You know what I mean? I've also gotten like the privilege to see, because we're underground. You know what I mean? We're underground, bro.
Yeah,
so
she's the best, man.
People
I love her.
Can come here and we don't care how big you are. You know what I mean? You want to fucking go and perfect your craft here, we're not going to put a camera on you. You know what I'm saying? We want you to perfect that because we want to see some legendary shit too. I've gotten to see what Craig Robinson is out there doing right now. He was down here getting ready. That show he's got out on Peacock, he did that down here.
Yeah, he did it down here. My buddy works at Coyote.
Yeah, so I got to sing a duet about eating pussy with Craig Robinson.
Fuck yeah, dude.
You know what I mean? Like I played the drums for him for a night.
That's awesome, man. Fuck yeah.
Like you just get to do special shit here. You know, we've got that's why I love it too. You know what I mean?
It's its own thing, man. It's got its own flavor down here, and it's just such good. Like out there, they love to talk about fucking energy and shit. Down here, they got such good fucking energy. You can just feel it when you walk around. Like, it's good.
Yeah, we're inviting, dude. Like I said, we want people.
The people are good. Like, I love it, dude. Like, I was at Starbucks earlier, and I held the door for somebody. I said, thank you, brother. I was like, fuck yeah. Like, some simple shit. Like, they don't do that shit up there.
They don't do that shit anywhere, bro. Like, you tell somebody walking by you out in a different state, hello, they'll look at you like, hello.
Don't rape me, and then fucking run away.
What do you mean,
bitch? Fuck you and your Netflix fucking true crime documentaries. Fuck, not every motherfucker looking at you trying to stab you or fucking eat you, bitch.
I hope a firecracker blow up in your hand for New Year's, bitch.
Yeah. I don't wish that evil on you, Ricky Bobby, but I wouldn't mind if you banged your shit on the coffee table.
Yeah.
A little something.
Yeah, man. Yeah. So is it like a good camaraderie out there?
Dude, yeah, the community out there is so dope, and you know it's been good ever since I got into it. I can't
Okay.
talk from too much experience, but from what I know, I mean, I've met so many cool people out there, and I'm around it so much. Like that's my people out there, and like especially with this, like the comic wars, like doing it in the backyard. Like I was friends with a couple of them comics already,
Yeah.
but like it's built such a big, dope community of people. Like we all cool with everybody now, and you know, y'all battling each other. A bunch of the comics are like open micers, and they all getting so much better.
Hell yeah.
Not only at roasting, but at actual comedy, because like we
Fuck
was talking
yeah.
about that shit transfers, and I could see like so many of these comics like going from like I'm like, oh man, this motherfucker's up again. I'm like, I gotta watch this bitch talk about this, cry about shit for 5 minutes.
It must be
and then guess
exciting.
what? And then,
Yeah.
and then this motherfucker. And then a few months later, I'm seeing this motherfucker, and I'm like, "Oh fuck yeah, dude, he's crushing. Let's go!" Like,
Yeah.
that, I love to see that people getting better, and it's dope that out there the community is real strong and helps build that. So,
Yeah,
and
we
there's
do
so
that
many-
here too.
and the big comics, you know, they awesome to watch and to learn, through talking to them and bullshitting.
Well,
in
a lot of
hangs.
people left LA too, so
Yeah.
it must have made a lot of room for folks to
That's what it feels. People seem
kind of
to-
step into a new role.
a lot of people seem to feel that way because there are a lot of people that left, but there are so many people still there. And I mean, I think everybody, no matter whether the people left or not, I think it just after COVID gave everybody a chance to start over or keep going and see how you go. Because some people were like real good before COVID, and now they don't do comedy no more. You know what I'm saying?
Really?
But some people like sucked ass and they don't do comedy anymore. It's like, okay, cool, whatever. But like people that are still here, number one, you get points for just being here because you're still
Right.
here. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
it's cool. And the fact, like I said, see some people, including myself, go from like wherever you at here to like keep getting better and keep getting better. And being a team mentality, because they got some people who are like real competitive and shit like that, and that's fuck you, dog. Like be competitive if you want, sure, but like I'm competitive. I hate fucking losing,
Right.
But not when it comes to that. I want to
Right.
see everybody succeed.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna sit here and say, "Oh, this motherfucker, he sucks. He's not funny. Fuck him. Why is he here?" I'm not that kind of
Exactly.
guy like some of the people, little cunts out there. But so many of them are like, "Oh, dude, fuck yeah, he's on this. I'm happy to see him."
The
doing
stronger I find, the stronger the people are around you,
The bond,
it
dude,
helps
and
you.
that's
The
the thing.
bond, but it helps you become stronger as
Yeah.
well.
good. Yeah, and it's like
You know?
don't try to get better by making people look worse. It's about getting better by getting better.
Yeah,
Earn it. And there's so many people that just want shit handed to them.
definitely.
And it's like, I'm happy to earn everything I get, and it's there's so many different variables, I guess, variations, but they got a little bit of everything. And I met so many cool ass people out there that are now like real good friends, like Bear and all these other people.
Hell yeah, man. That's
awesome.
great. I love how Louisiana people link up anywhere, man.
That's the thing too. Is like out there's a couple of people I met out there from New Orleans, and it's like I'm like, look, player, I met you. I just know your name, but like I got you. You need anything? Fucking let me know. I met this one dude. I work at a nightclub out there, and he came in, and I heard him talking to. He came up to me for a lighter, and he was like, what the fuck did he say? God damn it. He said, "Hey, Woody, you got a lighter?" And I said, "Woody." I said, "Are you from New Orleans?"
Yeah.
and he was like, "Yeah, I'm from East Bank." I said, "I'm from the West Bank." I said, here's my lighter. You need anything throughout the night, fucking let me know. And anytime you want to come through, follow me on Instagram, hit me up, because he got wait in line and shit. I was like, hit me
Yeah.
up, I'll get you in the club. Because he's from New Orleans.
Yeah.
So just because he's from here, I got you, player. And the same concept. Like,
And look at that, people. That East Bank, West Bank bullshit. That everybody, who's better?
don't
All
matter.
walls break. They break down. No barriers when you leave this state.
All banks matter.
All banks matter, bro. All banks fucking matter, bro. And thank you for coming in the Pickles house today. I feel blessed and grateful there for you to come hang out with me today.
Hey, dude, thank
Man.
you so much for having me. This was dope as fuck. And next time I'm down here, I'd love to come back and hit me up when y'all come to LA.
Definitely, man. I'm gonna come show y'all how I fucking tear Brandon's ass up in that fucking arena, boy. In that arena, you hear me?
Get it, boy. Y'all get it. It's gonna be fun, man.
Hell yeah, man. Thank you again, brother. And thank y'all for tuning in. Hit that subscribe, like, and share. Thank you guys, man. This has been our first episode of Pickles House. Happy New Year's, and we'll be seeing y'all next week, man. Take Take it easy.
Thank you.